Well, hello there. Working on the Ecto-1 still, and I'm trying to weather the bottom of this, make it look like it's been through the mud, it's been through some asphalt and some tar. You can see I've had several passes now. I've been doing this off and on for a long time. And now I think it's time to try to bring out some of the detail with some rubb'n'buff. And I think I'm going to start with the pewter color because I don't want it to be fancy and shiny. Just want to start reminding myself that this is metal. It's going to be a work in progress. I'm not really sure how much I want to do, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to put a little bit down on my palette. And whenever you do this, you get a little bit on your either your brush or whatever, and then you kind of want to tamp it out a little bit so you can have control. So I have very little bit on my little pad. These are makeup pads. And let's just start over on the corner here. I'm just going to start bringing out some of the edges. Just to kind of bring out some of the detail here and remind you that it is in fact metal, or it was. There's lots of detail on the bottom here. And I'm just very lightly kissing the edge of this. And we'll see how it goes. And I might do a couple of different passes. I hope everybody is continuing to stay healthy and employed and making the best of the situation that we're in right now. This is obviously how I'm making the best of the situation. I think it's a good way. So I'm just kind of calling out the edges right now. And I'm not doing all of them. And I'm not doing it from the same angle either. Kind of just trying to hit it from all different directions. I got a little bit, I'm going to go a little heavy on that pad, so I'm just kind of dabbing it, and then I'm going to turn it over to where it's clean and rub it off. This is the rubb'n'buff, and this is actually what it's designed for. I have several other videos showing how I use it as an actual paint instead of just kind of accent accentuator. And we'll see how this looks when I'm done. I haven't decided yet if this will be the final pass or not. It probably won't be. I'll probably come over the top of this even with some rust colors and other stuff. Just trying to get the wear marks. The sucker's so big I'm probably even off camera right now. But I can assure you it looks great. So, I appreciate everybody staying with me on this and just seeing how we do. Like I said, this is all new for me. I have very little idea what I'm doing, other than I have an image in my head and I'm trying to bring it to a reality. I don't think I want to do too much. Like I said, I just want to kind of call out some of the details. I'm not even sure how much of this up front is going to be visible. But everything that I've been learning from the people who do this the most online and other places, just say keep doing it until you think it looks right. Because frankly, you're the one that matters. And I guess if I screwed up enough, I could take this all apart and sand it down and repaint it. Start over. But that would be a lot of work. It'd be a lot of work. I've done a couple of time lapses of a couple of the passes that I've already taken on this sucker. But there's so much paint that I put on and then wiped off and then put on and then wiped off and then it would be a bummer to start all over again. Okay, so now that I've done the pewter, I'm going to go back over it. I'm going to hit it with some black. I'm going to go extra light on this, just because this is a clean black, and I don't want to clean it up any. I want to give the idea of dirt and tar and, you know, some of the other actual black stuff. Some of my favorite people that I watch and listen to, like Adam Savage and others, they say being random on purpose is very, very difficult for the human brain to accomplish. And I have to agree. But what I'm doing is I'm finding all the spots that I called out too much with the pewter color, and I'm kind of taking them down a bit. And honestly, I don't know that I'm going to be flipping the sucker over very much, but if ever someone does get underneath it and look at it from an angle or whatever, I want it to be believable, and I think that it will be. I'm just not sure if I'm there yet. Well, you have to tell me what you think about it in the comments. I'm always excited to hear. That might be ready for us to move on. I'm not sure it'll ever be done in my head. I might take one more pass with the silver leaf, which is pretty bright and shiny. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right over the top of the pewter on my palette so that maybe it dulls it down just a little bit. And I'm also going to use the dirty sponge. And this I'm really going to go light. This can have a tendency to really show up shiny. And so this, I'm just trying to bring out some of the metallic details in here, which is kind of fun. Just giving the eye something to look at here and there. I don't know. What do you think about that? I think we're about there, huh? I keep saying that and then keep doing more. You gotta know when to stop, know when to walk away. That got too heavy right there. I don't like that. Well, I think that's going to do it for now. I still have a lot more stuff to put on, and I'm going to do weathering passes as I put each thing on it. So this is still not done, but it's pretty good for now. Thanks for joining. See you next time.